Hey there everybody, my name is Heretoga and welcome back to our survival season of Vintage Story. Yeah, it's raining in the desert, who would have believed? But it is, and the time is 4:45, which means I've got to go to sleep in a bit because I'm not doing any of this work at night time around here. But yes, right, so I've been trying to get some extra mining or resource gathering done on top of all the other things I've been doing in the week. So I've got a bit more sand here. So I've got a double chest full of sand there, double chest almost full of sand there. That one's empty because that's the one I put on my back when I do my runs. And I've got some dirt blocks here which I'm going to need today. And I've designed a couple of new pieces for the build. So I'll show you where those go later. And what we got in here, oh yes, I got some more gravel as well at the same time as gathering sand, and all these little stones. I filled up this box here and I've locked in the sand, so when I use the special hammer on this it'll turn all these stones into sand. So just in case I need that bit extra sand, I can get some here if needs be. And then over here, I've just chiseled out a load of ashlar blocks with the special chisel there on this. So those ashlar blocks are going to be used to make the floor on the tops of the walls and inside the castle wall sections. So I'm going to work on the wall sections today. Yeah, I think that'll be the wisest thing. Let's have a look on the map here. Yeah, so all these wall sections here, I'm going to build those up because they're the easiest to do and the quickest to get out of the way. So I have prepared some shapes as well. Like we've got a bunch of windows there. We've got the murder slits there. Breather holes. We've got some ramps and some brackets there as well. So I had to make a couple of big doors after all, because you know my maths. And it's getting dark, so let's get me bed down here. Zoink. Now I have checked to see when the next temporal storm is, because you can do that. So if you want to learn how to do that, you can go / and just type in next temp storm, and it's the next temporal storm is in 5.7 days. You can also do the same thing for the rain as well. You put / in. When will it stop raining? In about 1.7 days the rain should stop for 19 days. So right, let's quickly get to sleep. Now I know it's safe to sleep. Alright. Because I'm not going to get hit by a temporal storm when I wake up, and then I won't be able to sleep through it, so it's always good to check. There we go, the rain stopped. Oh, it's kicked me off my bed from up there. What time is it now? 1:45, and ooh, I did hear a drifter. Can I place my bed this way? I can! Can I walk on the end? Oh yeah, I can walk on the end of it. Look, a diving board. There you go, folks. Make a swimming pool and use beds for the diving board. How am I going to do this then? Because it only let me sleep for 7 hours, and yeah, we've got trouble. Okay, well, I'm going to have to wait until daylight then, aren't I? Let's go back home. Man, I can't wait till these are in the castle. Ah, home sweet home. Yeah, it looks like it's snowing. Is this snow? It looks like snow to me. What season are we in? Well, we're in January, okay, so yeah, makes sense that it's still gonna be a little bit snowy. Looks nice at night time, doesn't it? This area. It all looks nice. Let's go check on the Grand Thrand, eh? Dogs are sleeping. Every time I come through this gate, I always have that memory of when that bear came. Oh. It's literally every time I come through there, I remember that bear. Oh, where is he? Oh no. Please be in here. Oh, phew. I thought it disappeared then. He's up there. Okay. Okay, you sleep up there then, Thranduil. Let's have a check on the animals. Yeah, animals are fine. I haven't really done much with the animals lately because I've been so busy doing other things, but they have bred once, these sheep here. But what is that? He's got 2 wives. Okay. He's got 2 wives. And she's got 2 husbands. What the... Oh, amazing. Okay, how are the pigs? The pigs are fine. I need to break a hole in that wall just so that the pigs have got 2 pens, because they breed like rabbits, man. Literally, they can have several babies at once. Right, well, I suppose there's nothing I can do until morning, so I guess I'll meet you back down there in the morning. Alright. That rift just literally appeared in front of me, just as I got here. Well, it's a bit better weather today, isn't it? Yeah, something strange keeps happening as well. In my world, like all of a sudden it'll turn nighttime for no reason whatsoever for like 5 seconds, and then it'll turn back into daytime again. Really strange. Right, so let me grab a bunch of sand here. Yeah, that should be enough. I'm going to grab some dirt as well. Probably need some of these shapes too. Alright. Now these wall sections, they're all odd lengths, you know, odd numbers, because when you do stuff like this, you want to work in odd numbers, because if you work in even numbers, you won't be able to have these blocks evenly spread out like that. So I've worked in 7s, right? The Lord works in 7s. So these wall sections are in 7s, okay? So this should be like 2 or 3. Let me check.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right.
So they're in sections of 7. It's also going to be 7 blocks tall. So... Now, you have to do the... Dare I say the word? You have to do the Minecraft thing and crouch and place blocks down in 3s like this. It's just a lot faster. So we've got to do this twice plus an extra 1. And then that will equal 7, right? 7 blocks tall. In fact, the very bottom block is the first one, so this is 4 blocks high. So actually I only need to go up another 3, and that's 7 blocks tall altogether. Okay. Well, that makes it easier, doesn't it? So what I've got to do here, because I'll show you it at this speed first, and then I'll do the rest of the wall sections a little bit faster. Right, now I'm only going to go up to the towers, I'm not going to go over the towers yet. Right, so now hopefully I can reach, I should be able to reach, I'm going to pop those there. Just to, oh, I can just reach it, but it's going to be very... Man, that is a stretch and a half. Come here. Oh well, we'll jump and do those last two there. Right, I also forgot to grab the hammer and chisel. Where's my tool rack? There it is. Hammer, chisel. Now let me just check my reference sheet here. Yeah, so that row of dirt actually needs to be down one. Let me just quickly fix that. There. I don't know. Sometimes I can just be so dumb. Okay, now let's get rid of that shovel. I just need to go up here. Alright. Because now I'll place a row of sand on the top of this. You'll see the magic in a minute. Now get the hammer and chisel out. And just chisel each one. Now if you all watched my last video, you'll know why I'm doing this. Okay. There's the shovel. Let's get the shovel. Now the sand won't fall. And it's also part of the design. I want that little overhang there, because on the top of that row of sand, I've now got to put those blocks on the top. Just collect all this. I'm going to put a block there so I don't have to keep going round every time. Okay, I think I've got this right, so let's just do this anyway, all the way across. I may have to move them over one. Yeah, see, it's equal, right? It's equal. One on the ends, one on the ends, okay. Is it raining again? It's raining again! What the heck? Because obviously, like, the tower has got to go up there, and then the rest of the wall gets filled in up against the tower. So I might have to move this row over one, so that this block starts up against the tower, right? Yeah, so I think I will do that. There we go. Right, now, this is where these brackets come in. So underneath every block there, I'm going to place one of these. Like that. There we go. So that's what the walls are going to look like. Now I've got to do the same on the other side, and then I've got to do the same to every section of wall all the way around, and hopefully I've got enough sand for this. I should have. I think I've got enough sand. Alright, let's have a look on the other side. Yep, so I've got to go up 6 and do the same thing. There we go. So the only thing that's missing from this wall section now is the floor at the top. So let's go and make some ashlar blocks. I'll just dump some of these in there because I don't think I need quite that much sand on me. Put the hammer and chisel back in there and the shovel. Now. Okay, so was it in this one? No, it was in this one. Let's grab all these ashlar bricks. We'll grab the mortar. I've got plenty of mortar here. I'm doing this off by heart. I think this is how you make ashlar blocks. Yes it is, there we go. Okay, now that should be enough blocks for the floor, so let's go and see. Where's the shovel? Okay. Now, if I just go like this, if I get one row in first, I fell. What am I like? Okay, I'm just gonna make a step here. There we go. I was holding shift as well and I still fell. There we go. Now I can just go along like a typewriter. Should be able to reach. I would stand up and do it, but I don't want to fall off again. Okay. There, now the rest of it's a lot quicker. Just place them all in like so. Wow, that actually took a lot, didn't it? Wow. Damn. But yeah, I almost got it filled in. Well, but this is what it's going to be like on the top of the wall, and then you'll be able to go into the towers on the sides. But, yes, so for those of you that are new, I'm using the Stone Quarry mod to make my life a lot easier, and it's an awesome mod. A must-have mod, might I add. So let's grab the hammer. I've already got the hammer because I'm an idiot. And we'll grab this chisel here. And we'll just get some more of these bricks. Now I'm going to tap this once and look how many bricks come out of this. If I just hold it down, it's just insane. Look. Now I could just stand here with a mortar and just keep creating the blocks. But by the looks of this, I'm gonna have to make some more mortar soon. Which means making quicklime, and that's not one of my favourite tasks. But yes, so if I build up all the wall sections first, all the way around, then I can work on the floors. Like I said before, it's good to work in stages, because then you can't go wrong, can you? So alrighty folks, the wall sections are up, and the sand I have left is, I've used all that sand, and we've got just under half a double chest of sand there. I don't have any sand in there, so if I may, I will go into creative mode just so that I can fly and give you a better view. It's not windy, so hopefully we won't get sandstormed out, but as you can see, if I hide my HUD there, all the wall sections are up, and this broken section here I left. I'm going to make it look like it's damaged a bit better. Eventually, I'll get to that. But yes, I've got lots of mortar to make so that I can make the rest of these floor pieces, because remember, I need them for the inside as well, along the edges of every corridor. But yes, all the wall sections are up now, both sides. I already, at the end of the last episode, off screen, I did build the gatehouse over there. But don't worry, because I'll build this gatehouse with you guys. So just see that one there as a this is what I prepared earlier kind of thing, okay? So yes, we're getting there. I'm getting there. So it's quite a big area, isn't it? It's almost as big as the area we have that we live in. This square here. It's almost as big as the place where we live. In fact, it's very similar size, actually. Yeah, I think it's just a bit shorter on the sides, but yeah, all the wall sections are in now. So yeah, let's have a look here. I wish I could fly a bit faster than this. Yeah, all the top pieces are in. I haven't put the brackets in yet because I need to replicate loads of those. But yes, here's the back gatehouse with the new pieces as well that I made. These little holes. Each hole goes below a bracket, like one block down, and then the other piece that I made, these little murder holes, are going to go either side of the doors. Okay. So yeah, so the next stage, right, because we've done the wall stage apart from the floors. Imagine the floors are laid down, okay? We've done one stage, and that is getting the walls built. So now the next stage is getting the corner towers built, and they're going to be a bit shorter than these towers. Okay, if I look at my reference sheet here, the corner towers are going to be 12 blocks tall from bottom to top, to the top of one of these. So from bottom to top, they're 12 blocks. The towers at the sides of the gatehouse, they're going to be 16. So that's 4 blocks taller than the corner ones. And then these back two here, they're going to be 29. So they're going to be quite tall. And that'll give it some layer to it, you know, so it's not all one layer. Yes, right, so let me get back down here. And we'll go back into survival mode. I wish that there was a command you could type in that can put you into fly mode, so you don't have to be in creative mode, because that'll make it a lot easier for me building. But yeah, so today for me right now is Wednesday. So I'm gonna call it a day for today, because I've got to get some more sand off screen. It's not going to be the end of the episode, by the way. I'm just stopping midway so I can go resource gathering. Alrighty everybody, today's a new day. It's Thursday for me right now. So, I've got more work to do. Hey. Also, I fixed the fridge now, lot. Yeah, the door's back on the fridge. And it still works too. Let me see here. Ooh, I may as well take the rest of this meat now. I've got a couple of gazelle pits on the map. Also, I've been deleting some markers. Yeah, there's a gazelle pit there and a gazelle pit there, in case some of you are wondering where I'm getting my meat from. I think I've got everything I need on me. Yeah, let's get back on down to the castle. Alrighty. Now I've just AFK'd through a temporal storm, and then I slept, so the time is 9:15 in the morning, so it's a fresh new day, and we can actually see when the next temporal storm is. Next temp storm. 13 days, oh yeah, so we've got 2 weeks of peace. Okay, so I've got a double chest full of sand there, and a double chest full of sand there. Replicate some of these brackets. So we've got plenty of bits here. I made loads of mortar, so I made a ton of ashlar blocks, and I got the floors laid down on the tops of the walls about halfway around. I think I got to there, so I've still got that side to do, but I can do that off screen. I should get a couple of these put down. Just plunk one there, plunk one there we go. I made a bit of dry stone for later on. Let's grab the hammer, and I think it's this chisel here. So I found it's better to like chisel the bottom corner rather than the top, because if you do it on the top they all spread out like that. If you do it on the bottom it just pours out on the floor there. But yeah, it takes a while to pick them all up. There we go. I love all the popping noises. Right, let's whack those back up there. Grab a bit of mortar. So what do we got here?
4, so we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go.
Put that mortar in there. Put those bricks in there too. I'll just chuck those in. Right. Let's get a load of sand. Because I'm going to build... I really should build the front gatehouse next really. I know I said I'd do the corner towers, but I reckon we should get the gatehouse done. I think that would be a good idea. So put those there. Get some of these. Where's them doors? We need to put the doors in first. And we need those. We need a bunch of those brackets. I think that'll do for the moment. Do I have a shovel? I do have a shovel. Yeah, let's swap it around for the shield. Okay. Let's take this down here. Alright. Get this door in. See, sometimes it doesn't let you place the door because this block is in the way, which is kind of weird. See? Now it lets you place it. Weird. Where's that block gone? There we go. Okay, so... Alright, I've got my reference sheet, so I need to go up 7. So I've got 3 on the sides. I might move my setup there in the middle soon. I'll get some lights put around, and then I can do stuff from inside the yard. So 3 more. It's just like building a wall section, this gatehouse here. There we go. Yeah, that's 7. So if I get the dirt and I put them in the right place this time. Okay. Oh, I forgot the hammer and chisel. Dog on it. Okay. I wish that I keep saying this, but I wish there was different belts, right? That when you wear them, it gives you more hotbar spaces. That would be amazing. All right, hammer and chisel. I'll keep the hammer in my left hand there. I might swap out some of these things actually. He. Just plonk those there like that. There we go. Okay, now let's get these chiseled. Like so. Just get rid of those. There we go. Okay, so this goes all the way up. Like that. Yep. Okay. So this one, so I have to start there. I put the top bits on. So it should be there, 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 and there. Right, now I've got to go onto the other side and do the same. There we go. Now shovel away all this dirt. Okay, and then put these there. Okay, now the brackets. Now these are supposed to go all the way across these ones, because the gatehouse is a little bit different to the wall sections. There we go. I'll just put one there too. Alright, now then, this bit here, if I put a bit of sand there, will it fall? No, because it's on top of the door, but I'm going to chisel them anyway, so they can't fall. There we go. Alright, now I need to finish off this bit of wall here, so let's get that done next. There. If I put these here, those there, chisel those, and put the front bit there. There we go. So that's the front of the gatehouse done now. Just got to shovel these bits away, and then put these there. Ta-da! That's the front done already. So now I've got to do the back. I've got to build up these side bits first, and then I'll do this bit here. Let's just get to it. Yeah, if like I said before, if you work in sevens, like create your own rules with the numbers and stick to it. Okay, so this top bit here, I have to get rid of it because this is where the floor is going to go. I don't want a line of sand through the floor. So that's that bit done there. So if we go like this, and just prepare that for later, and then we'll do the same on this side. Whoa! Okay, so the door is 4 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just see. Yeah, so it's got to be a little bit higher, I think. Because I've got to put the bars in next. Yeah, so 1, 2. I think that's at the right height. Okay. Oh, let's collect those. So now I've got to get up there. I'll just do it like this, it's quicker. Okay, now I've got to copy this wall here. because I don't want it to look out of place. Stuff it. I'll just drop on the floor. Alright. Now I've got to chisel these. There we go. Okay, now then, these bars here. 2, 3, 4. See? It's gone nighttime for no reason. Watch this. It'll turn daytime again in a second. There you go. How weird is that? I don't know why it's doing that, but it caught me off guard the first time it ever did it. I was like, what's happening? What's going on? Now, I did lay the wall over this doorway, so if I get rid of these, all this sand will fall. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to chisel above the door. And then I'm going to shovel away the dirt. Did I chisel that one? I did. Okay, let's get rid of that. There we go. So now I can put the doors there, and we have through here, and then I just need to put the floor across there. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. So let's go on to the other side here. Okay, the gatehouse is pretty much done. So let's get these blocks here. I don't think 64 is going to be enough. Let's just see if we can squeeze out some more. Have I got any more of those in there? Yes, I've got some more of those. Just make as many of these as we can. There you go, look at that. So now I've got a stack and a half. Hopefully that's going to be enough. Right, we'll lay this bit here first. Yeah, see, I need to put a layer of sand there as well. So if I put dirt here, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's that done. I can shovel that away in a moment. Oh, smeg. What have I done? Yeah. Ah. Well, I can fix that. Alright, let's just drop down. Oh, I didn't take any damage from that. That's weird. Okay, well the gatehouse is done. Now all the gatehouse needs is the towers on the sides. And then the whole front is pretty much done. I could add a moat along the front as well at some point. But I think I'll wait till daytime before we carry on, because now the next bit is to make the corner towers. So I'll be back in the morning. I'm just going to sleep in my bed up here, and then I'll see you in the morning. Alright, it's morning. I woke up at like 3:30 at night, or in the morning should I say, and a rift spawned right outside where I was sleeping, like right outside. So I had to come into the yard and kind of linger around, and I noticed that I needed to push this gate back one. So I've pushed it back one and put these bits there. But I had to defend the castle from things like this. And this. And there were more dead drifters all the way around here, but they've despawned now. But yeah. Ah man, those rifts, man. Builder's bane. So we've got to work with these interruptions. Hopefully we don't get too many, but it's all part of the fun, isn't it? Alright, let's grab some of this. Oh god, it's disappearing now. Good. Okay, so let's get on down to this corner and I'll build up one of these corner towers. I'll let that fox out another day. I won't kill it. Okay, so these need to be 12 high in total. Yeah. So the 12th block is these bits here. So 11 high. So we're already 3 up. So if I go and just put that shield away. So that's 6. Alright, so now I've got to... Yeah, it's got to be there. So I've got to go like this all the way around. Alright. Sand all the way around. Okay, now I've got to chisel that. Okay, that's chiseled. Now I can put these on and they should be equal. There we go. Right, now we can drop down here. Now this wall needs to be built up and to go over there because I need to shovel this away. We're going to put a door there. Just get the shovel out and shovel all this away. Now I can make this jump. See? I had a lot of practice when I was laying the floors down. But I can't make that jump though. Well, I suppose I'm going to have to do it like this, aren't I? Yeah, you need a lot of shovels building a sandcastle. So I'm going to put those brackets on, but I need to build up these corners next. They've got to go up. Oops. Yeah, because that one's there, and I think it has to be that, because then the ramps go there. Yeah, so let's drop down here. One there, and this. Put that there and get it chiseled so it doesn't fall. There we go. Okay. Now the door goes there, so we need to chisel this one there, and then we can shovel that away. We also need to shovel that away because these blocks will go into here. Alright. We're getting it done. Getting it done. So now I've got to build up these corners exactly the same. But I should go and get some of these ramps now. Got some floor blocks now. There we go. And the sides of the doors, I'm going to chisel there and there. Get rid of this. I'm going to put in these. Okay, and then I can put a door there. There we go. Hey, get in there. Now, let's get this floor in. Okay, now we need to get the ceiling in as well. Right, now, because this is a corner tower, we're going that way and we have to go out that way so we can get onto this wall as well. So, chisel at the top, and, shovel the doorway out, like this. Right, and then if we chisel at the top at the sides, I shouldn't have to rotate these pieces here, but we'll see. Yep, that's fine. There we go, and I can put the next door in. Like that. Okay, so now I know where to put the ladder to get to the top. So let's get this here. Wait, come here, pickaxe. Now the trapdoor is going to go there, and I also need to pickaxe that. I'm just going to drop down there. And then a trapdoor is going to go there. And remember, this is going to be an archway here, so let me chisel this, and then I can shovel all this out. Let this poor fox out. Go on then. There we go. Okay. I can make that look like an arch at a different stage, but now we can get to the top. Supposed to have ashlar blocks around the edges, but I think it looks alright like this. You can just plonk a smooth stone sand block there for the flag, but yes, now we can go that way too. So let's go back down here. There we go. I'll just put the first row in like that there, because I've got more of these blocks to make anyway. But there we go. I should add the ramps there, because that will match the corner. I like to get my symmetry down. Well, yes, there we go. There we go. We have a first corner tower. So they're a little bit lower down on the corners, and that's fine. But the back ones though, because we're going to have a castle here, the back ones are going to have to be a little bit taller than the front ones. It'll give the whole castle some depth as you look at it. And we've got a sandstormy windy day again. But yeah, the outside's done. Yeah, there we go. Now I have to do that again over there. Let's go back up here and fill in these bits there. Alright. Alrighty guys, I've done the other tower, so they're both in place now. So now let's go into fly mode and take a look. So obviously the gatehouse is missing its towers on the front. But yes, I've put the windows in too, and all the way around the bottom is nice and angled. Aye. Doggone rifts. But once these towers are in place, Then, like I said, the whole front of it is done. I think the windows look nice. They go well, I think. Go through here. Well, we will be able to go through here soon. We can get up to the tower, go along the wall. Yeah, these back towers are going to be taller than the front ones. The taller towers will have these holes below the brackets. It's like one block down from the bracket. Can't do that with the little ones because they're too short. I did add the windows to these ones, okay. So you can get up and down these towers here. So if we go down this one, yeah, this is this will lead out to the front. I haven't put that door in yet. But yeah, there we go. So now we have both the gatehouses built, all the walls are built. I've just got to finish laying down the floor on this side here. Yeah, so just got to finish laying the floor on that side of the wall, get the front towers built on the front gatehouse, get the back two towers built, and then it's just a case of these towers here and the castle. So I've tried to squeeze in as much as I could in this episode. With this being a big build, I wanted to get as much crammed into one episode as possible, because I don't want this to take, you know, half a season to build. So yeah, alright, well, I hope you've enjoyed this so far. The castle's coming along well, so I think in my spare time, right, what I'm going to do is get these front two towers built, the side two and the back two. And possibly these ones here, because it's just the same as those over there. And we've got a little bit of a wall section here, it's just the same as these wall sections, so you're not going to be missing much. And then in the next episode we can get on building the actual castle. Yeah. Alright, well folks, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, this construction episode. Yeah, have a go at planning out your own castle, you know, go on Google Images, get some inspiration, you know, look at a bunch of castles. And get in your creative world and just try out some materials. Because you don't have to build out of sand like I'm doing here. Yeah, try all different kinds of stone types. But like I said before, design your wall section first, then design a tower, and then from that tower you can make taller versions of it, wider versions, and then design a gatehouse, which is a modification of a wall section. Okay, so it's not as difficult as it looks. So yeah, I hope some of you have learnt something from this episode, and if you have, then fantastic. Alright, so I shall see you all in the next episode, and if you've liked this episode so far, then be sure to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.